Have you ever followed a 12-year-old with that kind of story and try to give a speech? Wow, Farrah. Thank you. And on behalf of all of my colleagues at Lowenstein Sandler and the Lowenstein Center for the Public Interest, I'm honored and humbled to receive this Founders Award from Kind. I feel, in fact, it is we who should be giving an award to Kind and its remarkably dedicated and rapidly growing team. You see, right around the time that Kind was starting up, we had separately decided to create a branded program to house and focus our pro bono efforts on a few key areas of concern that were of interest to our firm's lawyers. One of those areas was children and immigration. Thankfully, we were able to partner with Kind right from the get-go in order to really streamline that initiative on our side, and we benefited tremendously as Kind built amazing capacity and infrastructure within the immigration community, allowing our lawyers to focus on the work of helping our clients. So thank you, Kind, for being there for us and allowing us to partner with you on this journey. Now, as managing partner of my firm, I get to bask in the reflected glory of terrific pro bono work and all of our work. And I can't tell you how proud I am of our firm's lawyers who have handled the many Kind cases like Farrah's. One of our Kind clients even named her first child after the Lowenstein lawyer who represented her in an asylum proceeding. I've never had a client name a child after me. But as some of you know, for me, this cause is also a bit more personal, as you heard a little earlier as well. See, my father fled his childhood home in Cologne, Germany on November 10th, 1939, the day after Kristallnacht, and headed north to the Dutch border. Upon entering Holland illegally, he was apprehended by the Dutch police and thrown into a maximum security prison with one of his childhood friends who had gone with him and with other illegals. You see, the Dutch had no interest in accepting those problematic Jews that Germany was trying to figure out how to get rid of. They were clearly a danger and had to be stopped at the border. So you can guess where this story goes from there, but it didn't end all that happily for much of my father's family. But the good news for me is that my father did meet my mother in a Nazi concentration camp, and they ultimately were able to emigrate to the United States and become naturalized citizens. I cannot tell you how proud they were of their American citizenship and how they told my sister and me every single day how lucky we were to live in such a great country, and we could never take this nation's liberty for granted. I do not take those blessings for granted, and the work of the people in this room help ensure that another generation of refugee children will have a shot in this country. And maybe some of those kids who are our clients today who grow up to have their own kids who stand in front of large rooms accepting awards for helping another generation of refugees. So thank you to everyone here for all you do to make that dream true and possible. And thank you